Rolling.
Rolling. Okay, welcome to back to nights on this fun little film here, and I just wanted to show you this particular setup we have. So most of our action. Oh, you know what? Where's our? Gotta turn our firelight on. Hold on, wait for it. Oh, there we go. So here we have a lot of action that goes on in this area. We have the crazy old lady come out of her camper. She's got somebody in the cage she interacts with, and the girl out here she interacts with who's also locked up. Don't worry, it's not one of those films. It's just this is a scary film. Anyway, so we have over here we got two of our yeah, the flow lights. I remember the name of the Kino knockoff this afternoon, and I can't remember what it is now. Anyway, so we have our daylight flows, two there, which is kind of our fill, our key moonlight. This guy over here is acting like a little bit of a rim, or a cider rim, and another one over off in the bushes. You can see as we look this way, so that our trees don't just go into a black hole. And of course we have our firelight. It's a 1K, Airy 1K, hooked up to a Magic Gadget flicker box, which is nice. It'll sit there and give us the texture, or the firelight. It's also very late, so I'm very tired. But anyway, that's kind of our setup for this particular scene. Oh, we also have this work light, which is a practical where our crazy lady uses to do some work over here. So we'll all cut some stuff into for what this looks like, but basically this is just to kind of fill up the area right here with some nice moonlight. We get most of the character from the fire. When we punch in for tights, we'll adjust some of this stuff so it's a nice nice highlight off their sides for the rim. We also have this little LED guy over here. And he will work for supplemental fire or supplemental moonlight or rim, depending on the shot, so that we can just move really fast. Instead of having to shift these guys, we can just come in and Hollywood a nice look however we want it with the LED, which is nice. And we're hooked up to a nice big fat battery, so it'll run basically all night wherever we want it to. So it's a good setup. We're cruising right along. This also is very nice to where I was trying to light everything so that we wouldn't have to relight for as we move forward. Hopefully, with the tight shots, we'll adjust a little bit, but the quicker you can move, the better, especially on a small budget picture like this. So everything as we move forward in this particular area, anyway, looks pretty decent. We do lose a little bit from this area. It feels really nice. Once we get over here, we start to lose some of the definition, and we start to see a little bit of danger of highlights off some hits off the boxes. So once our talent's here, we got our tights over here, we'll have to adjust this light. So just for fun, for anyone who doesn't know, the best way to approach a scene like this, especially one that has a lot of coverage or a lot of space. Well, this doesn't have as much space as we did the other day. The other day we had a scene that was basically the whole world would pile back here to the truck, and you had to break that up. But you always try and shoot the biggest stuff first. So we got our wide master of our 3 people, 1, 2, 3, and this way, and we went as far as we could until it looked really boring and really not very dynamic. And it would get better or worse as they went through and did their action. After that, we went in to a medium shot and got as much as we could of each particular kind of, we broke it up into little segments. So as there was interaction here, we did a 2-shot. We have 2 cameras going, so we have a tight and a medium or a medium wide on this action, and then we switch over here, kind of a turnaround almost, and we're going to do this stuff right next. So you always start wide so you can get as much as you can out of the way, so that you can then move less equipment as you move forward. So as you move in, a little bit tighter. It's also the faces are more defined, so you can make it a little bit prettier shot. So just always work big to small, and you'll be good. So that's this setup, and when we'll walk over and look at the trailer, even though it's super dark.